Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to Liakat Kids English Spoken School. This is me, your Aysha Miss, and this is class 1 and 2, batch 2. I hope you all are doing great by the grace of Almighty. So, yes, today starting our class, I want to say something. The thing is, today I will give you some basic grammar, which is very much easier for you, but have to go further. So, we have to we have to polish our basic a little bit, and in our last class, we did articles. Is it? Yes. So today we will use the verb to know that how to use the verb does and doesn't, and was where. So you all know about that. What is the rules? Like am, is, are, was, where, have, has, does, did, do, where we have to use it, how you have to apply this to be verb. We all know about this. But it's still we just like we have to do a little bit revision work on that. After that, we will do the next slides. Okay, so as always, you have to remember one thing when I'm going to take any classes in grammar. If the class is new, like grammar কোনো topic যদি আমি new করাই, that time of course you all have to write down the full sentence, as you know that this is my rules. ঠিক আছে? And যদি এটা রিপিটেশন করাই তাহলে এটার লাইনগুলো লেখার দরকার নেই, বাট যখন আমি ফার্স্ট একটা ক্লাস নিব, টার্মটা নতুন থাকবে, you have to write the full sentences. So these are the most easiest one. I know that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 lines. Write it and use don't or doesn't. Naya, do it.
Means what is in the number one I dash S W I S W L M? What is the
Swim well. Swim, সাঁতার কাটা. Swim well. আমি ভালো করে সাঁতার কাটতে পারি না। এখানে don't হবে না doesn't হবে?
I'll think.
Don't take too much time. This is very easy. Do hurry.
Miss done.
Miss, Miss,
Yes.
what is the meaning of number 6?
We dash play the piano. আমরা পিয়ানো বাজাতে পারি না।
Miss done. Welcome, Miss. How are you?
Late. So the first slide timing is out. Okay. So if they tell me number first two, I dash you well, you do does speak English.
Yes, Miss. What is it?
I say to say number 1 and 2.
Okay. I doesn't swim well.
I didn't expect it from you. Why are you saying I doesn't? Oh, this is the law. One kind of the most easy. Tanisha, don't say. Don't say. I know that you know that. Acha, there is a maybe a confusion. No problem. No problem. আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে যদি কনফিউজ থাকে দেন আমি একটা নোট লিখে দিচ্ছি if they okay where we have to use do and where we have to use does Okay, if there is subject, our subject is I, you,
I use it.
we, they,
That's all.
or any plural. That's mean যদি কোনো plural subject বোঝায়, ঠিক আছে, লাইক হচ্ছে children's, boys, animals, ঠিক আছে, তখন আমাদেরকে একে ইউজ করতে হয়। We have to use do. আচ্ছা, and আমাদেরকে ইউজ করতে হয়, I will make you understand 3-4 rules in one days. Have, do ইউজ করতে হবে, আর এই সেম আই, ইউ, উই, দে অর এনি প্লুরাল ফর্ম থাকলে have ইউজ করতে হবে। তাহলে আমরা and now we know the use of do and now we know the use of have ও জেনে গিয়েছি, ঠিক আছে। আচ্ছা, when we have to use does and has, আচ্ছা, if there is she, he, it, any, if she, it, that, that, this, okay, আর ও এখানে কিন্তু হবে let me clean this up. Okay, she, he, it, that, this or any singular form, আর যদি any singular form থাকে, আমি এখানে একটি পয়েন্টে লিখলাম, ওখানে জায়গা হচ্ছে না, or ওকে লিখতে লেখা যাচ্ছে না কেন, okay, or any singular form যদি থাকে তাহলে আমাদের কি ইউজ করতে হবে, does and has. Take a screenshot. এখন কি একটু বোঝা গিয়েছে? যদি I, you, we, they or any plural form থাকে or these, those, this is plural থাকে, তাহলে আমাদের do verb or have verb use করতে হয়। আর যদি subject she, he, it, that, these এইসব থাকে, that time আমাদেরকে does or has use করতে হয়। Take the screenshot.
Now I understand.
Now you understand? Okay, that's
Yes.
good. So take the screenshot. You took the screenshot. Should I change it? You all took the screenshot. Change করবো আমি?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Done. So now let's check this out, the answer. আচ্ছা, ফার্স্ট অ্যান্সার তো সবাই বুঝে গিয়েছে। আমরা এখন নেক্সট স্লাইডে চলে যাই। ফার্স্ট অ্যান্সার আই এম সেইং ইউ জাস্ট মেক ইট শিওর। প্রথমে হবে আই ডোন্ট সুইম ওয়েল। ইউ ডোন্ট, ইউ আছে। ইউ ডোন্ট স্পিক ইংলিশ। হি আছে। হি ডাজন্ট রাইট পোয়েমস। she আছে, she doesn't teach math. It আছে, it doesn't live in Australia. We আছে, we don't play the piano. They আছে, they don't read newspaper. এত নেটওয়ার্কের প্রবলেম কেন? সবাই যাচ্ছে আর আসছে, এবার ক্লাস কিভাবে নিব? খুবই নেটওয়ার্কের সমস্যা। আচ্ছা, whatever. Done this one. Now was where? You know the rules are same. হ্যাভ যেখানে বসে, ওয়াজও এখানে বসে। আবার হ্যাজ যেখানে কি ডাজ বসবে, ডু বসবে, হ্যাভ বসবে, সেখানে ওয়্যার বসবে। রুলস আর অল সেম। রাইট ইট। Make write the full sentences because you have some weakness in your basic, so you have to write the full sentences.
মিস এগুলো কি এখন লিখবো?
Atika, stop talking Bangla. Of course.
Miss, I will write the full sentences.
It will help you out. Of course, you have to write it. You record it in your copy. Next time you can revise from this. তাই না? ফুল সেন্টেন্স থাকলে বুঝতে পারবে যে তুমি কোথায় ইউজ করছো ওয়াজ ওয়্যার। ইট যদি না লেখো তাহলে বুঝবা কিভাবে শুধু অ্যান্সার লিখলে?
Miss done.
Miss done.
So, all of you have done? Inaya, tell me number 1, 2, and 3 answer.
Number 1 is I was reading. Number 2 is
You know what? I basically হওয়ার কথা, if the rules is I, then we have to do where, তাই না? But when I was child, that time we used to use I where. But day by day, grammatically some rules has been changed. সেটার মধ্যে এটা একটা, I were এর জায়গায় এখন I was use করা হয়. Okay, say number 2.
she was sleeping. Number 3, her baby was crying.
Saba number 4 and 5.
The boys were swimming. They were jumping on bed.
Ifti number 6 and 7.
Okay. 6. A lot of students were working. What are you doing?
Okay. Itanisha number 8 and 9.
Their babies were happy. A man was walking his dog.
Atika number 1, 10 and 1. Atika, are you here? Taisi number 1, 2 and 3.
I was reading. She were speaking.
No,
Her,
she was sleeping.
she was speaking, sleeping. Her baby were
No, her baby was.
crying.
There are only one baby. Her baby was away. Okay. So that's all for today with this grammar section. Now we are going to the next slide. So that is the picture description side. What we have to do, so can you see a picture here?
Yes, Miss.
Acha. So what you have to do, you all have to observe the picture very well. Then you have to describe that what you are noticing in the picture. This is called the picture description. So what is heading? Picture description. Let me write it. ছবির বর্ণনা দাও. Picture description. So you have to start like this. I can see a picture of dining and kitchen. Then you have to write down how many people are over there, what they are doing, what the boy is doing, what the girl is doing, what the man is doing, what is the time in the clock, and all the things. I already told you some clues. So in this way, so how many groceries you can see, how what you are going to see from the window side, and lots of things you can write if you observe the picture. So all of you try to write 6 to 7 lines and more than that if you can about this picture and tell me. Or your time is start now.
Miss,
Yes.
the what is the first line you say?
Why should I say? You have to find it out.
Yes,
I can
but
give you a hint. Okay. The hint was like now I can see now here I can see a picture of. Okay. In this way, you have to start. Here I can see a picture of dash dash dash. If you can see a picture of hospital, write it. If you see a picture of class party, you can write it. If you see a picture of normal dining room and kitchen, you can write it. So it's all up to you. And Tanisha, when I'm going to talk about anything, always you just staring on left or your right side. I don't know why. You have to look at me. You have to look at the screen. Don't need to staring your left side or right side. Do your work. Okay, everyone. Your time is up now and do it.
মিস কাঁটা চামচ ইংলিশটা জানি কি ছিল?
Fork.
মিস ময়ূর ইংলিশ কি?
What?
মিস শেলফের নিচেটাতে ময়দা কি একটা ছিল, এটা বুঝতে পারছি না এটা কি।
What? Tell me slowly.
মিস শেলফের নিচে একটা প্যাকেট রয়েছে, প্যাকেটটা কিসের?
You don't need to write down the what is the packet is. You can see like I can see a packet on the kitchen shelf. That's it.
Done.
Done, miss.
Done, Miss.
That we
So all of you have done. So Inaya, first you tell me your picture description.
In the clock, I can see it is 9 o'clock in the morning. I can see there is a kitchen and a dining table. There is a man reading newspaper and two children eating breakfast in the dining table. On the table, there are bottle of milk, cup of coffee, fruits. I can see an empty chair. There is lots of toys in a box. I can see a pair of shoes. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, now if they is actually it's not 9 o'clock, it's 8:55. It 8 for it's 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, if they
So I can see a picture of dining table. A girl is doing her breakfast. Her
yeah.
brother is doing breakfast too. Her father is reading newspaper. In the clock, the time is 9:42 a.m. In the kitchen drawer, there are some plates and spoons and forks. There are banana and orange on the plate. There is red chair beside the girl. Behind the girl, there is a door. Beside the red chair, there are many toys. That's all I see in the picture. Thank you, Miss.
You saw so many things. Everyone clap for him. Acha, one thing you missed, both of you missed. I did check this out, then other people say it is not. But still, your presentation was very nice. And Sabah,
there are three people in the kitchen dining room. There are two babies eat her breakfast. Her grandfather was sitting on chair. He reading a paper. In the table there was a bottle, a cup of tea, and some fruit. In the kitchen room, I can see a shelf. In the shelf, I can see dish. Under the shape there are a cup, a juice, and a packet. In the dining room, I can see a window, and on the window there are a flower vase. Under the window there are some toys on the box. I can see a shoe. In the dining room there are a clock behind.
okay. So Taisir,
I can see three people. I think there are boy, girls, and father wearing white shirt and blue pants. The boy is wearing a blue shirt. Father is read newspaper. I can see the girls is eating soup. There are all sitting on the chair.
There's also mistakes. Tanisha.
There are a dining and a kitchen room. In the dining room, there is a dining table. I can see a man reading a newspaper and drinking a cup of tea. Beside the man, there are a boy and a girl eating cornflakes. There are many fruits and milk on the table. Beside the table, there is a red chair. I can see a toy basket in the room. I also can see a flower vase beside the window. Thank you, Miss.
Good. So, okay. So, you all did great job. So, what is the time is it? Should I start a new flight? It's 12:03. Yes, I can start a new slide, but a little bit, not the full one. Okay. So here I set some translations. I collect some translations, which is one kind of exclamatory sign or exclamatory word we can say. So you remember what is the exclamatory? Exclamation? Yes. So these types of some words we used to say like এটি উঁচুতে is high, এটা অসম্ভব is impossible. So these some words we usually use in our daily life, which is very much important to continue talking in English. ইংলিশে কথা বলার জন্য এটা কিন্তু অনেক important. So that's why we have to do one thing. We have to memorize these words. And my planning was different. Memorization is not the planning. The planning was with this word you will do make sentences. আমি এটা করাতে চাই, but not today. So today we can read it out, we can memorize the translations. In our next class we can do these things. With this word we will do make sentences. তাহলে কি হবে, এই ওয়ার্ড গুলো কোথায় ইউজ করতে হবে, where we have to use this word, it will be easier and clear for us. তাই না, ওয়ার্ড তো জানলে হবে না, we have to know that how to use it in the sentence. নাইলে তো আর বলতে পারবো না যে মানুষ কথা বললো, কথা বলতে বলতে আমি কোনো কথা উঠতেও বুঝলাম না, আমি বলে রাখলাম লিভ ইট, তাহলেই তো গ্যাঞ্জাম লেগে যাবে। তখন একটা খারাপ একটা জিনিস দেখালো, বললো যেটা দেখতে পচা, বাট আমরা বললাম নট ব্যাড, তাহলেই তো একটা সমস্যা হয়ে যাবে। So we have to know that where we have to use these words and how we have to make sentences with this word. So today we will do the left side, not the right side. That means today we will do only this side. This one. Let me erase it. Okay. So এটি উঁচুতে is high. এটা অসম্ভব, it's impossible. এটা ছেড়ে দাও, leave it. মন দিয়ে শোনো, listen carefully. খারাপ না, not bad. এখনো পর্যন্ত না, not yet. এক পাশে সরো. We used to say these things to our sibling, তাই না? Move aside. Okay. আমাকে দেখাও, show me. দূরে থাকো, stay away. এটা সঠিক, that's all right. It should be all, AL. So it's a picture I just collected for you. তোমাদের জন্য কালেক্ট করেছি। So এখানে কিন্তু all হবে, AL, all right. এটা যথেষ্ট, that's enough. এটা যথেষ্ট, that's enough. তাহলে কখন? Then when? তাহলে কখন? Then when? তুমিও, you too. তোমার পালা, your turn. So look, is this are these words are useful? What do you think? We used to use this word daily, is it? Yeah. So left side ta amra pori, right side the next day. So left side, say like that. Everyone say with me. Eti unchute. It's high. Eta
It's high.
অসম্ভব. It's impossible.
এটা অসম্ভব। It's impossible.
এটা ছেড়ে দাও. Leave it.
এটা ছেড়ে দাও। Leave it.
মন দিয়ে শোনো. Listen carefully.
মন দিয়ে শোনো। Listen carefully.
খারাপ না. Not bad.
খারাপ না, not bad.
এখনো পর্যন্ত না. Not yet.
এখনো পর্যন্ত না, not yet.
এক পাশে সরো. Move aside.
এক পাশে সরো, move aside.
Only if she wants to say, otherwise no girl want to read it out. শুধু ইফতি পড়বে, বাকিরা কেউ পড়বে না নাকি? I didn't hear the sound from the girls, only ইফতি is saying. এক পাশে সরো, move aside.
এক পাশে সরো, move aside.
আমাকে দেখাও, show me.
আমাকে দেখাও,
show me.
Okay. দূরে থাকো, stay away.
দূরে থাকো, stay away.
এটা সঠিক, that's all right.
এটা সঠিক, that's all right.
এটাই যথেষ্ট, that's enough.
এটাই যথেষ্ট, that's enough.
তাহলে কখন, then when.
তাহলে কখন, then when.
তুমিও, you too.
তুমিও,
you too.
তোমার পালা, your turn.
তোমার পালা, your turn.
Turn. So that's all for today. So you have to memorize these translations because translation. We will do make sentences orally in our next class. I can ask you some question like that. Tanisha, let me know, leave it there. If you can make any sentence, do it. But I say, do the make sentence with stay away. If the do the make sentence with not yet. So Inaya, that's all right. So I can ask the question like that. Get it? Okay, take the screenshot first. Done the first screenshot.
Miss, tell me again.
I said you have to memorize this word and translations. In our next class, we will do make sentences with this word. Done?
Okay, Miss. Okay, Miss.
And it is not okay, don't need it. So that's all for today. And you have to practice the grammar class as well. Okay, so there is some lacking in your grammar, basic. So what you have to do, whenever we have done any new topic in our class, you have to practice it at your home. So 1 hour and 50 minutes are not enough for practicing. You all have to practice at your home. Don't forget about that, okay? So see you at the next class. Take care of yourself and bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Miss. I love Miss.
Take care.